first Sunday of May brings us Sunday Night Baseball for the second time here in Detroit on the season, as they will play host to the Texas Rangers here in the third of this three-game set, the rubber match between the Tigers and the Rangers. Both of these teams kind of sitting right around 500, 17-17 for Detroit, 16-17 here for Texas, as you take a look at the game's storylines going down the list. And the rubber match of this three-game set here on Sunday Night Baseball from Comerica Park on the way next. Starting pitcher in the ball game here for Detroit, Casey Mize will get the start here for the Tigers. 6 games appeared so far on the season. He's got a 2-2 record. ERA a little high, 4.34. So he'll look to get that one down here tonight against Texas. Both of these teams trying to find their stride on the season. They've just been kind of hovering around 500. Rangers a game back of 500, and Detroit right at 500 as Mize is set to go. And we are off and running with the first pitch ground ball left side that gets past Jones and into left field for a leadoff single. First pitch of the ball game, Wyatt Langford with a base hit to the left side. So one pitch, one base hit here for Texas, and now the veteran Corey Seager will take a strike. Batting good for the Rangers, .333 batting average. He's already driven in 23 runs on the season. Runner takes off, pitch is called a strike, and no chance to get Langford an easy stolen base. His 6th of the season, and Texas right away has a runner in scoring position in the top of the first. Seager rips it foul. And it's no balls and 2 strikes quickly. Seager takes off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rubber match of this 3-game set here tonight from Detroit. Second time we've had them here on Sunday Night Baseball in 2026. Seager pops it up on the infield for Jones. Right at the lip of the grass, and there's one away as Seager is a pop-out victim. Let's take a look now at the Texas starting lineup. You just saw Langford and Seager. Brandon Nimmo, the former Met, will stand in now, followed by Jake Berger and Kyle Higashioka. Evan Carter rounding out the middle with Josh Young, Josh Smith, and Danny Jansen, the bottom 3. So here is Brandon Nimmo, 5 homers on the season. He's driven in 16 runs. Runner on second base here with 1 out here for the Rangers. Outside, ball 1. Third on the team in hits. He's got 30 hits on the season. Texas has been hitting the baseball pretty well on the season. Their pitching has just struggled in the early part of the season as we're into the first week of May. Fly ball down the left side, slicing towards the seats and down for a foul ball. Ball and a strike. Nimmo hits it in the air to right. Drifting back is McKinstry. Ballpark will hold. He makes the catch. Langford on his way to third. Throw comes all the way through to hold him at second base. And there's 2 out now after Langford got up to second with nobody out. And now Jake Berger, the last hope in the opening frame here for Texas. Batting just over 200 is Berger on the season as he takes downstairs for ball 1. Downstairs 2-0. Swing and a miss right on the heart of the plate. And it's 2 balls and a strike. First baseman for the Rangers has a hitter's count, and he takes a strike. And now we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes with the deuces wild. Berger fouls it off. Stays high, and he's worked at full 3-2. Kyle Higashioka, the DH, waiting on deck. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. High fastball got him. And the Rangers strand an early runner at second base. Halfway through 1, Rangers nothing. Tigers coming to bat just underway here on a Sunday night. Mackenzie Gore will get the start tonight here for the Rangers. 6 games under his belt so far. He's got a 5-1 record. He has looked good. 2.45 ERA. 28 strikeouts on the season. Not a heavy strikeout pitcher. And his task will be this Tiger lineup, starting with Gleyber Torres leading things off. It's been a struggle at the plate through the first month plus of the season for Torres. Batting just $177 here for the Tigers. First pitch of Gore's night is outside for ball 1. Rangers currently come in 16-17, a game back of 500, trailing in the American League West. Fly ball into center field, straight away for Carter, who will corral that one for the first down. Let's take a look now at the Tigers starting lineup. You just saw Gleyber Torres, Spencer Torkelson, and Jahmai Jones will round out the top 3. In the middle, you have Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green, and Javi Baez. And then the bottom third, Zach McKinstry, Wenceel Perez, and Jake Rogers. Tigers have hit 36 long balls on the season. Spencer Torkelson, responsible for 4 of them, waits on deck. Torkelson started off the year good, cold as of late, batting .256 now on the season. He went 0 for 3 in yesterday's game. Rubber match of this 3-game set between the Rangers and the Tigers. Torkelson takes a strike, 1-1. Breaking ball hit high and deep left field. You can't forget about this one. Spencer Torkelson with a bomb. And the Tigers strike first here tonight. That ball was absolutely crushed. 106 miles an hour off the bat. And Spencer Torkelson gives the Tigers an early 1-0 lead. 5 pitches into Gore's start, and it's 1-0 Detroit. Here's Jahmai Jones now, who follows up by taking a strike. 6 RBIs on the season for the third baseman. Batting .226, not an everyday starter for the Tigers, still looking for his first home run of 2026. Jones with a swing and a miss, and he's down 0-2 quickly. Strike 3 called. 3 pitches from Mackenzie Gore after the home run to get his first strikeout of the ball game. And now Kerry Carpenter, the DH, will stand in, batting .226 on the season. Down and away for ball 1. 22 runs driven in for Carpenter on the season. He's got 8 big flies. 1-0 Tigers here in the first. Spencer Torkelson with the solo shot a couple batters ago. Downstairs 2-0. Strike called inside corner. Hitters count 2-1 to Carpenter. Hitters count. Carpenter, swing and a miss, 2-2. There's only one Tiger that's batting over 300. That's an everyday starter, that is. And that's Riley Green, who waits on deck. He's batting .305 on the season. Ripped foul to the right. Stays even at 2-2. Jake Rogers, who's in the 9th spot, as the catcher for the Tigers is batting .400, but that's in minimal plate appearances. Deuces wild. Carpenter takes downstairs. Full count 3-2. Riley Green waits on deck here for Detroit. Fouled off, stays alive. 97 miles an hour on the fastball from Mackenzie Gore. 15 pitches now here in this opening frame. He gave up the home run to Torkelson. Breaking ball, and he didn't bite. Carpenter takes the walk. And the inning will continue to Riley Green. Runner on first here with 2 out. Green takes downstairs for ball 1. We mentioned he's the only everyday starter for the Tigers, batting over .300. OPS of .999. 8 homers on the season for Riley Green. Strike called, top of the strike zone. Breaking ball, fouled off by Green. A hanger from Gore, lucky to get that one back. Swing and a miss, struck him out, came back to get Green on the fastball. Spencer Torkelson starts the party early in Motown. Solo bomb to left field, makes it 1-0 Detroit. Kyle Higashioka set to lead things off here for the Rangers. 1-0 lead now for Detroit. Casey Mize to work with. 16 pitches in that opening frame for him. Gave off the leadoff base hit, moved up to second base on a stolen base and stranded him there. Higashioka takes a strike on the first pitch. Five, 6, and 7 due up here in the second inning for the Rangers. Higashioka, followed by Evan Carter and Josh Young. We mentioned for Detroit, only one everyday starter batting over .300 on the season in this lineup. Same can be said about the Rangers. Only one everyday starter batting over .300 for Texas. That's Corey Seager, who's batting .333. Here's a shot into center field for Perez, who makes the running catch. And there's one away. So now Evan Carter will get a chance to swing. Nobody on, 1 out here in the second. Carter off the fist, a soft fly ball to right field for McKinstry. And quickly 2 away for Casey Mize.
Batting 7th, third baseman Josh Young.
So quickly 2 away, here's the third baseman Josh Young. Minimal plate appearances for him, batting .240 on the season. Quick 2 outs for Mize, and Young takes inside. On the ground, past Mize and into center for a base hit. Josh Young's aboard here with 2 outs, second Ranger hit of the ball game. And the inning will continue to Josh Smith now. First pitch to Smith, inside ball 1. 10 runs driven in for Josh Smith on a couple home runs. .243 batting average coming into play today. Silver Slugger winner back in 2024. On the ground right side. Torres will gobble that one up, and the side is retired. 2 innings and 2 runners stranded for Texas. 1-0 Tigers halfway through 2. Javi Baez set to lead things off here for Detroit. Bottom half of inning number 2 with the Tigers leading 1-0. 6, 7, 8 due up here for Detroit, starting with Baez here, who takes a strike. It'll be Baez followed by McKinstry and Perez here in the second. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss, 0-2. Way inside. 33 hits on the season for Baez, 129 at-bats. Popped him up. Right behind first base for Berger. In foul territory, makes the catch, and there's one away. Baez, a pop-out victim to begin the second. There's one away. And that'll make way to the 7-hole hitter, Zach McKinstry. 8 RBIs on the season for McKinstry, batting .262 and 1 home run for the Tigers right fielder. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss. Lefty on lefty matchup in favor of Gore. McKinstry takes off the plate. Swing and a miss, 1-2. American League Central versus American League West. Rubber match of this 3-game set between the Rangers and the Tigers. Here's a base hit into center field on a slow roller, just 67 miles an hour off the bat of McKinstry, but he finds the hole right up the gut for a base hit. And now Winfield Perez will stand in, the 8-hole hitter here for the Tigers. .246 batting average coming into play today for Perez. Tiger fans look to get into it here in Detroit. Runner on first here with 1 out. Runner takes off, pitches a strike. The throw into second is late. And a stolen base for Zach McKinstry. His 7th on the season, and a runner in scoring position now here for Detroit. Perez with a laser beam into center field for a base hit. Here comes McKinstry around third. Throw in is up the line, and it's 2-0 Tigers. RBI single for Winfield Perez. And the Tigers strike again here in the second. That one whizzed by the face of Gore. Hard shot into center field for an RBI knock, and it's 2-0 Tigers. And now Jake Rogers with a chance to swing. He takes high for ball 1. $16 runs driven in for the catcher Rogers. 5 home runs and a .400 batting average. Rogers chops it foul, 1-1. Laser beam foul to the right. And it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-2. Just 40 at-bats on the season for Rogers. Batting .400 in those 40 at-bats, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and Mackenzie Gore gets the strikeout for the second out of the inning, his 3rd strikeout of the game. And there's 2 away, back to the top, and Gleyber Torres, who is 0 for 1. And he's 0 for 9 in the series. Breaking ball off the end of the bat, a looper into left center, going to fall in for a base hit. Carter's throw will come all the way to third, and the Tigers keep it going. Here with 2 out in the second. Base hit for Gleyber Torres. And now Torkelson, who went deep his last time, chance to swing with a couple runners aboard. Ball 1 to Torkelson. Moonshot to deep left field his last time. Made it 1-0 at the time. Since then, Tigers have scored another run here in this inning. Torkelson grounds it foul to the right. Swing and a miss by Torkelson. 1-2 now the count. Mackenzie Gore trying to do damage control at this point. Already one run home in the inning, trying to get Torkelson here. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Mackenzie Gore limits the damage to 1. But when Seal Perez with a base hit into center makes it 2-0 Tigers after 2 here on Sunday Night Baseball. Now Danny Jansen will lead things off here for Texas. Top half of inning number 3. Casey Mize at 25 pitches to start the third. Couple good innings to start. Rangers have stranded one runner in each of the first 2 innings to the plate. 9-1-2 due up here for Texas. Jansen, Langford, and Seager in a 2-0 Detroit lead. In the air to right field. McKinstry drifts back and he makes the catch for out number 1. And now back to the top of the order we go, and Wyatt Langford, it took just 1 pitch for him to start this game with a base hit. 1 out, nobody aboard here for the Rangers. Langford takes a strike, 0-1. Langford singled his first time, stole second base, and then got stranded there. Off the fist, the fly ball to right, McKinstry on the run. He will get there to make the catch quickly, 2-1. Casey Mize pitch arsenal through the first couple innings of work, giving up 2 hits, neither of them on the fastball. It's been the breaking ball that he's given up the 2 hits on. And now Corey Seager, the last hope for the Rangers in the third. 0-for-1 with a pop out, his first time. First pitch, outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Popped him up again, right side, foul ground. Torkelson right in front of the dugout makes the catch in a very quick 1-2-3 frame for Mize. We are through half of 3. 2-0 Detroit. Series recap so far. Rubber match of this 3-game set here tonight. Tigers took game 1 3-2. Texas shut out Detroit yesterday 2-0. And so far it's a 2-0 lead for the Tigers here in game 3. Jahmai Jones will lead things off here for the Tigers. Heart of the lineup due up here for Detroit. Jones takes off the plate, 1-1. In the air to right center field. This ball's pretty well struck, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Cut off by Nimmo, and Jahmai Jones has a stand-up double. Tigers torching Mackenzie Gore in the early going, threatening to strike again with the leadoff man at second base. So now another RBI spot here for Detroit, and it belongs to Carpenter, who takes ball 1. Carpenter walked his first time to the plate. No official at-bat in this one as of yet. Jahmai Jones, the runner at second base here with nobody out. Carpenter rips it, but foul, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball misses. Hitters count now to Carpenter. Detroit has scored 1 run in each of the first 2 innings, looking to strike again here in the third. The 2-1. Carpenter fouls it off, and it's 2-2. Just missed. Full count. Mackenzie Gore asking where it was. No challenge. Neither team has used any of their challenges as of yet. And it's a full count now to Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. It kicks away from Langford. And the throw to first is in time for out number one. Or Jansen, rather, excuse me. And there's one away. Strikeout number 5 for Gore as we take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. The pitch sequence there from Mackenzie Gore. Give him a little bit of everything. Just one fastball in that mix, and it was the second pitch of that at bat. Now Riley Green with a runner on second. Pitch number 50 from Gore. Green, right side, base hit. Nimmo gets to it quickly. His throw to the plate is up the line, and it's 3-0 Tigers. Riley Green, wasting little time, attacks the first pitch and drives home another run. One run in each of the first 3 innings here for Detroit. Now Baez. Swing and a miss. Oh for 1 with a pop out is Baez. Breaking ball and a big hack. 0-2 now. Baez downstairs, a ball and 2 strikes. Runner on first is Green. Baez went around, they say, and that's out number 2 for Mackenzie Gore, another strikeout. Now Zach McKinstry to the plate. He singled his last time here against Gore. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. A lot of action on the bases for Detroit through the first 3 innings of this game. McKinstry takes a strike. Three balls and a strike now with Wensil Perez waiting on deck. In the air down the left side and out of play, full count. So now Green will get a head start from first base with 2 out and a full count. The payoff pitch, there goes Green, and McKinstry strikes out swinging. Another run on the board for the Tigers, this time courtesy of Riley Green. 3 innings, 1 run in each of them, and it's 3-0 Tigers here on Sunday night. Rangers offense in this series has been below par. 1.3 runs average per game. They're batting just $185 against the Tigers pitching staff. They have 6 extra base hits, just 1 home run, and they have scored only 4 runs in this series. They won 2-0 yesterday behind a good pitching performance, and they trail 3-0 so far here tonight. Here's Brandon Nimmo to lead things off for the Rangers. He takes outside for ball 1. Mize has been really good on the bump. He stranded a couple runners in the first couple innings. Popped up on the infield here. Jones will settle under it, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
Jake Berger now 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 4th. A rip foul. And it's 0-1. 11 runs driven in for Berger over the past 10 games. Ripped left field and hooking foul. That ball was crushed. 106 miles an hour off the bat. But Berger missed it for a foul ball, and now 0-2 to the Texas first baseman. Berger chops it foul to stay alive. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the upstairs fastball. And there's 2 away for Casey Mize here in the 4th. So 2 quick outs, and now Kyle Higashioka to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. First pitch tapped off of Rogers, and it's 0-1. Downstairs, ball 1, 1-1. Off the fist, fly ball down the left side, and a souvenir. And it's 1-2 to Higashioka. Casey Mize a strike away from a clean 4th inning here against Texas. The 1-2, Higashioka pokes it to the right side. That's going to find the hole. Somehow, Higashioka serves it the other way for a 2-out knock. And the inning will continue. 3rd hit for the Rangers in this one off of Casey Mize, all of them singles. And now Evan Carter with a chance to swing here with 2 out. First pitch off the plate, 1-0. Carter 0 for 1 with a fly out in the ball game. Texas has stranded 2 runners on base thus far, looking to avoid a 3rd. Breaking ball, slap foul. And it's 1-1. Five homers on the season for Carter. Tied for 2nd on the team. A ball and a strike. Tap foul, 1-2. Higashioka, the runner at first base here with 2 out in the 4th. The 1-2 didn't bite, even at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the deuces are wild for Casey Mize. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Casey Mize cruising through 4 innings here in Detroit. Bottom half of inning number 4, Wenceel Perez leading things off here for the Tigers. RBI single his last time. He's 1 for 1. And he takes high for ball 1. 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1 the count. Perez batting .259 on the season, RBI single his last time. 3-0 Tiger lead, the 1-1. Grounded foul to the left, 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Mackenzie Gore gets the strikeout. Wenceel Perez is gone to lead things off in the inning. And despite all the traffic on the bases, pretty much every out of this game, it feels like, has been a strikeout for Mackenzie Gore. He's got 8 already in this game. He trails 3-0 though. Here's the 9-hole hitter, Jake Rogers, standing in. And he rips the first pitch to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. Turned on that one. Beautiful piece of hitting on the first pitch, and Rogers is aboard with 1 out in the 4th. And that'll turn things back over to the top, and Gleyber Torres, who is 1 for 2 rather. Torres takes a strike, no balls and a strike. Singled his last time, his first hit of the series in 10 at-bats. Off the end of the bat and foul, 0-2. Torres went 0 for 4 in yesterday's game. He's got a hit so far here tonight. And he takes strike 3, another strikeout for Mackenzie Gore, who has 9 strikeouts and a 3-0 deficit. As we take a look at the pitch arsenal, 4 of the 7 hits have come on that curveball. And here's Spencer Torkelson, who took Gore deep back in the first inning. 1 for 2 in the ball game is Torkelson with that home run. Inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss by Torkelson, 1-1 the count. Two and 1 now. Nope. 3 balls and a strike now with Jahmai Jones waiting on deck. And he walked Torkelson. So now there's a couple of runners aboard here for the Tigers. More traffic on the bases. And Jahmai Jones, who doubled his last time and scored a run, will stand in. Two on with 2 out. Jones takes a strike. There are the base runners. Rogers at second base. Torkelson on over at first. Tigers already with a 3-0 lead. Chance to add on even further. Jones takes high for ball 1. Ripped right field, hanging down for a base hit. Rogers around third. He will come in to score, and it's 4-0 Detroit. RBI single for Jahmai Jones, a 2-hit night so far, and the Tigers add on. And that's going to do it for Mackenzie Gore. Just could not settle into this game. He had 9 strikeouts, but in between them, damage for the Tigers.
Now pitching for Texas, number 68.
Carter Baumler will come out of the bullpen here for the Rangers. Damage control opportunity. 4-0 Tigers now. They've scored 1 run in each of the first 4 innings, and now Carpenter takes outside for ball 1. Rips. Foul. 1-1. 109 miles an hour off the bat there from Carpenter. Tigers just picking away at these Rangers pitchers. 2 balls and a strike. Texas currently finds themselves 3.5 games back in the West. 3-way tie at the top right now between the Athletics, the Astros, and the Mariners. Two balls and 2 strikes. The deuce is wild. Full count now. And the runners will get a head start. Riley Green waits on deck. The 3-2. Ripped right side, snared by Berger, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strike again here in the 4th. Jahmai Jones this time the RBI single. Tigers have 1 run in each of the first 4 innings, and they lead 4-0. Take a look at the Tigers pitching this series. They have been really good. 18 innings of work with a 2.0 ERA. They average 6 hits per 9 innings. They have 12 strikeouts. They've walked just 3 batters. And the Rangers continue to struggle offensively. Casey Mize has been excellent, comes into the fifth inning at 47 pitches and a 4-0 lead. So he can go as far as he is willing to take them. One-0 pitch, Young takes a strike, and it's 1-1. Rangers have stranded 3 runners on base in this game. Trailing 4-0 here in the fifth. Pitch number 50 for Mize is high, 2-1. Into right center field. There's a good start to the inning. Young splits the outfielders, and it rolls all the way to the wall. Young gets to second base. He'll make a wide turn and then stop. Leadoff double for Josh Young here in the fifth, and the Rangers are looking to get back in this game. Beautiful piece of hitting from a right-handed batter going to the right center field gap. And he's aboard and in scoring position to start the inning. And here's Josh Smith now. Smith attacks the first pitch and fouls it away, 0-1. Young, the leadoff double. He stands at second base. Smith fouls it off, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now to Josh Smith. Line drive left center. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Young rounds third and heads for the plate. And the throw in is late. Texas on the scoreboard. Josh Smith, the RBI knock. And it's 4-1 here in Detroit. Jansen now takes a strike. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. So Texas finally comes through here in the fifth. Back-to-back hits. The double and then the base hit by Josh Smith moments ago. Inside, 1-1. Jansen, inside out swing goes foul, 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Casey Mize comes back to get Jansen. And there's one away here in the inning. Got him on the inside corner. Beautiful pitch, and he swung right over the top of it. And now back to the top of the order to Wyatt Langford with a runner on first and 1 away. Pitch number 60 is fouled back, 0-1. Off the end of the bat, a pop-up behind first. Torres long run for him, and he makes the running catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey Seager.
Look at the range here from Torres. Lined up in double play depth, so he's closer to second base, makes the running catch, 2 away, and now Corey Seager to the plate. Inside for ball 1. Couple pop-outs for Corey Seager. Hasn't gotten out of the infield. One-0 pitch. Seager fouls it off, and it's 1-1. Texas with 1 run so far here in the fifth. Seager looking to continue the inning, and he fouls it off down to his final strike now. Casey Mize looking to limit the damage here in the fifth, and he checks on the runner. He got him! What a pickoff move from Mize! And that's how the inning comes to a close. Josh Smith, though, puts the Rangers on the board for the first time tonight. Riley Green to lead things off here for Detroit. 4-1 lead now for the Tigers. Breaking ball falls outside 1-0. Bottom of inning number 5 and a 3-run Tiger lead. Texas tried to respond last inning. They end up scoring 1. There's a strike on Green. RBI knock for him his last time. So he's 1 for 1 in the ball game. In there for a strike, 1-2. Breaking ball hit to third. Handled by Young, and the throw to first is in time. 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop,
So
Javier.
1 away here, bottom 5, and now Javi Baez to the plate. Baez 0 for 2 in the ball game, takes a looping curveball for a strike. 14 of 43 in his last 11 games. Outside 1-1. Swing and a foul ball, 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss by Baez, dropped by Jansen, drop third strike, pulls him off the bag, and Baez is safe. What in the world? So not only did Young drop the ball, he threw it wide to first base, and on a strikeout, Baez is aboard. So a mistake there from the Rangers catcher. Runner on first for McKinstry. See if the Tigers can take advantage of that. 1 for 2 with a single, a run, and a stolen base for McKinstry in the ball game. McKinstry went around, they say. 0-2. Baez, the runner at first, 1 out. McKinstry with a swing and a miss. 2 away here in the fifth. Baez remains at first base. Wensil Perez will get a chance to swing. RBI single earlier in the ball game. Perez floats it into the air to left. Over to get it is Langford, and he has no problem. Rangers get out of the fifth unscathed. First time the Tigers have not scored in an inning. It's a 3-run Tiger lead. To the 6th we go. Let's take a look at a game recap, shall we? It's been pretty much all Tigers in this one. They scored 1 run in each of the first 4 innings of this one. It started off with a bomb in the first, and then they just kept adding on. Base hit, base hit, base hit. Green drove in a run. Carpenter drove in a run. Jones drove in a run. Rangers did strike back, though. They scored 1 off of Josh Smith's RBI single. But it's still a 3-run lead here for the Tigers. To the 6th inning we go. 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors for the Tigers. 1 error for the Rangers and 1 run. 3-run ball game. Casey Mize remains out there. His first task will be Corey Seager here in the 6th. Who takes outside for ball 1. Eager, trying to find the hole in a diving stop. Baez, he not in time. A low throw, Torkelson keeps it in front. And Javi Baez will get credited for an error there. My goodness. Harsh scorekeeping on a diving play by Javi Baez. The throw was low, and they're going to give him an error. Interesting. So the leadoff man's aboard here for the Rangers. Nimmo now hammers this ball to deep right field. Brandon Nimmo, my goodness. One-run ball game. Home run number 6 on the season for Brandon Nimmo is an absolute bomb. And the Rangers, after being down 4-0, are back within 1. Four to 3 now our score here in Detroit. Here's Berger, who fouls off the first pitch. On the ground to second base. Gleyber Torres makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
Now Kyle Higashioka will come to the plate. 1-run ball game, 1 out here in the 6th. Casey Mize remains out there, but he's starting to struggle now. 3rd time through the order. Higashioka takes a strike. Downstairs, ball 1, 1-1. Right there, 1-2. Strike 3 called. Higashioka couldn't get the bat off the shoulder. And there's 2 away. Now Evan Carter with a chance to swing. 2 out, nobody aboard. 2 runs home in the inning. Carter takes inside for ball 1. Carter with a floater right field. And a diving attempt. It's off the glove of McKinstry. And the throw to second is in time. Carter got greedy trying to move up to second base. And what a recovery from Zach McKinstry to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. 1-run ball game now. Rangers go to their bullpen. Jacob Latz will get the call. Appearing in his 11th game of the season now. He's got 15.1 innings pitched under his belt with a 5.28 ERA. His job is to keep the Tigers where they are right here. It was 4-0 Detroit. Texas has come back within 1. And Jake Rogers will lead things off here for the Tigers. First pitch out of the bullpen from Latz. Rogers takes the strike. Junis and Wynn warming up in the Ranger bullpen. Rogers takes high, ball 1. We're going to get a challenge here from Danny Jansen. Right near the top of the strike zone, and it clipped the very corner of it. 0-2. No balls at 2 strikes. Rogers swings and misses. Strike 3. And Jacob Latz with a 3-pitch strikeout to come out of the bullpen and get out number 1. Back to the top of the order, and Gleyber Torres. Nobody on, one out here in the sixth. Torres 1 for 3. Fouls that one off of Young. Of Jansen. Breaking ball outside, ball and a strike. Torres rips it to the gap, right center field, and it's going to get down and roll for a while. Torres on his way to second base. Carter gets to it, and it's a one-out double for the leadoff man. Gleyber Torres, a two-hit night. And now a runner at scoring position here for the Tigers. Now Spencer Torkelson. Let's flash back all the way to the first inning of this game. Tigers struck early and often. Torkelson started it with a solo shot to deep left field. Tigers took a 1-0 lead at the time. They got it up to a 4-0 lead. And now it's been all Rangers over the past couple innings. They're back within a single run. But a scoring opportunity here for Detroit. Torkelson takes a strike. Checked his swing, and he went around, they say, 0-2. Breaking ball, chop foul. No balls and 2 strikes. And a chopper foul keeps the at-bat alive for Torkelson. Inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. High cheddar for out number 2. Torkelson goes down swinging. Beautiful pitch on the high fastball. And there's 2 away now here in the inning. That'll bring the 3-hole hitter Jahmai Jones to the plate. 2 for 3 in the ball game is Jones with an RBI. And he attacks the first pitch, sends it into the crowd. Double and a single to Jahmai Jones' credit. 1 run driven in, and he's also scored a run. High for ball 1. Batting .333 on the season with runners in scoring position is Jones. The 1-1. Checked his swing, 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count. Jones has to bend out of danger, 3-1. Jones way ahead, 3 balls and a strike. And it's fouled off to bring the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes with Torres at second base. Payoff pitch from Jacob Latz. Jones hits it in the air to right center. That's going to fall in and force in another run. 3-hit night. Torres comes in to score. And Jahmai Jones with his second double of the game makes it 5-3 Tigers. Beautiful piece of hitting for Jones. 3-hit night. Second RBI of the game for him. And it's 5-3. And now Kerry Carpenter to the plate. Strike called at the knees on Carpenter, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Fouls off by Carpenter, and he's down 0-2. Jones, the runner at second base, drove home the run for the Tigers moments ago. And a foul ball by Carpenter keeps the at-bat going. Inside, ball one, 1-2 the count. Deuce is wild. Carpenter fouls it off again. Another Deuces Wild offering. Carpenter fouls another one away. Good at bat here from Kerry Carpenter. Trying to keep the inning alive here in the sixth. Full count now. Riley Green waits on deck. Three balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Here comes the payoff. Fouled away again by Carpenter. What an at-bat. Stays high. And Carpenter draws the walk in a beautiful at-bat there. Riley Green now a couple runners aboard with 2 out. Takes outside, and we're going to get another challenge here from Jansen. He's already won 1 in this game, and he's won 2. Just clipped the zone on the corner. Strike called inside corner, 0-2. Jacob Latz trying to keep the damage at 1 run. The 0-2, Green fouls it off. Breaking ball nearly hit him, and that would have been disastrous. 1-2 now the count. Even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Couple lengthy at-bats here with 2 out in the 6th inning for the Tigers. Deuces Wild, Green takes downstairs, and it's full. Javi Baez would be next. Payoff pitch, runners will get a head start, and Green swings and misses. Jahmai Jones, though, gives the Tigers a 2-run lead and an RBI single, or an RBI double rather, I should say. 5-3 Detroit. Kyle Finnegan comes out of the bullpen here for Detroit to start the 7th inning and a 2-run Tiger lead here on Sunday Night Baseball. 15 games under his belt so far, 15.1 innings pitched. And his first task will be Josh Young, who is 2 for 2. Halfway home to the cycle, single and a double. In there for a strike, 0-1. Just missed inside, and now a challenge on the other side here for Rogers. We see Jansen call a couple challenges, and now Rogers gets the challenge win, and it's 0-2. Got him to chase it. 1 away here in the 7th. And now Josh Smith to the plate. RBI single back in the 5th. Nobody on, one out. Smith takes a strike. 2-run lead here for Detroit. Seventh inning of work. Finnegan, his fifth pitch out of the bullpen, is popped up towards the dugout, and that'll go out of play. No balls and 2 strikes now. Inside, ball and 2 strikes. Bullpen getting active once again here for the Tigers. Herder and Vest warming up out there. Outside. Tying run in the on-deck circle here for the Rangers in the 7th. 1 out, nobody aboard. Smith takes outside, full count with Jansen waiting on deck. Good at bat here from Smith here. 1 out in the 7th. Finnegan and Smith in a battle. 3 balls and 2 strikes. In the air, shallow left towards the line. Long run for Green, and he makes the running catch. 2 out here in the 7th. Last chance in the 7th inning, the 9-hole hitter, Danny Jansen to the plate. Strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Jansen just missed. Deuces wild once again. Jansen against Finnegan. The 2-2 home. Inside, full count. Wyatt Langford waits on deck. Top of the Rangers order waits on deck. Good battle here by Jansen. We'll see a 9th pitch of this at bat. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Another payoff on the way. Jansen hits it in the air to center. Perez drifting back. And to the deepest part of the park, Perez makes the catch. Time to stretch here in Detroit. 2-run lead for the Tigers. New pitcher into the ball game here for the Rangers. Cole Winn will get the call out of the bullpen. 14 games under his belt on the season, and Javi Baez waits on deck. 2 strikeouts and a pop out and an 0 for 3 night for Baez. And the first pitch out of the bullpen from Cole Winn is a strike, 0-1. Baez slaps it foul, 0-2 the count. 2 home runs in this ball game, 1 for either side. Kerry Carpenter has the 1 for Detroit. Brandon Nimmo for Texas. Baez takes inside, 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. More high cheddar. And there's one away here in the 7th inning. Colwyn gets the strikeout of Baez, and now McKinstry to the plate. Singled earlier in the ball game. Scored one of the 5 runs for Detroit. Takes high for ball 1. Two and 0. McKinstry hammers this ball right center field. On the run is Carter, and it's gone. Zach McKinstry, 109 miles an hour off the bat, makes it a 3-run ball game for the Tigers. That ball was crushed. And Carter just ran out of real estate. 6-3 now, Detroit. Back to a 3-run lead. Here's Perez, who takes downstairs, ball 1. RBI single earlier in the ball game for Perez. Back to a 3-run lead for the Tigers. 2-0. Opposite side for Young. And he makes the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Jake Rogers.
Now Jake Rogers to the plate, 1 for 3 with a base hit. Off the fist and fouled straight back. Oh, and 2. Got him to chase it, and that'll retire the side. But not before Zach McKinstry adds on to the Tiger lead. A solo blast into right center makes it 6-3 Tigers. Will Vest will come out of the bullpen, take over the pitching duties for the Tigers. 15 games under his belt with a 1-3 record. ERA up over 5, so he'll look to get that down here tonight. And his first task will be Wyatt Langford in the top of the Rangers order. First pitch turned on and sent foul, 0-1. Left side and foul, 0-2 the count. Strike, 3 called, and we're going to get a challenge here from Langford. And barely missed, and he stays alive. See if Langford can take advantage of winning the challenge. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And another strike 3 called, and another challenge coming from Langford. And that one missed. So now it goes to 2-2. And we'll see if Langford can take advantage of that one. Back-to-back ABS wins. And Langford hits it in the air to right. McKinstry settles under it for out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey.
Now Corey Seager with one on, nobody aboard. Seager tried to go the other way, and it's 0-1. Inside, a ball and a strike. Three balls and a strike. Seager way ahead in the count. Takes inside for ball 4, but first a challenge from Rogers. Let's see. It clipped the zone. Barely. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Seager. Our third ABS challenge already in the inning, and they're 3-0. Seager rips it foul. Seager inside out swing turns to gold, and it goes all the way down the line into the corner. And Corey Seager's got a 1-out double here in the 8th inning. And a wide throw in goes all the way to right field, and Seager's going to move up to third. So a double followed by an error puts Seager all the way over to third base. And the Rangers are in business here in the 8th inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo, who went deep earlier in the ball game. Checks his swing for a strike. 2-run homer back in the 6th inning for Nimmo. A bomb to right field. And now an RBI chance for him. Runner on third with 1 out. Nimmo rips it foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big out number 2 here in the 8th inning for Vest. And now Berger, the last hope in the 8th inning, needs a base hit to get Seager home. Swing and a miss by Berger. Left center and down. Base hit, RBI. Seager comes in to score. Jake Berger drives home the run. And it's a 2-run ball game here in the 8th inning. Barreled that one up. Beautiful piece of hitting from Berger. Seager comes in. And it's a 2-run ball game. Tying run comes to the plate now. And to the bullpen the Tigers go. Henley Jansen will make his walk out. Coming in early, but still greeted just the same. "17 games under his belt so far this year for Jansen. He's had a rough go. Few blown saves in this one. 0-3 record. Here's Higashioka representing the tying run. Jansen fouls that one back, and it's 0-1. 1 for 3 with a base hit is Higashioka. Now representing the tying run at the plate here for the Rangers, who have stayed in this game but have trailed throughout. No balls and a strike. Outside 1-1. Fouled away, and it's 1-2 now. Jansen a strike away from ending the 8th inning with the tying run at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Higashioka takes outside. Deuce is wild. Higashioka against Jansen. And it's swung on and missed. Jansen gets the strikeout. Big Burger makes it a 2-run game in the 8th. To the bottom half we go. 6-4 Tigers. Gleyber Torres will lead things off here for Detroit. Bottom half of inning number 8 in a 2-run ball game. 1, 2, and 3 due up here for Detroit. Last chance to add on some insurance here against Cole Winn and company. Bad swing and a miss there. Swing and a miss by Torres. 0-2 quickly here in the 8th. Torres fouls it off. Torres has spoiled a couple pitches here, down 0-2. Leading things off here in the 8th inning. Just high. Torres fouls it away again. Torres hits it in the air, right center. It'll be Nimmo to take charge for out number 1.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And now Spencer Torkelson, who homered way back in the first inning of this game. 1 out, nobody aboard. Inside for ball 1. Strike called top of the strike zone. Hitters count, 2 balls and a strike. That one stays high, 3-1. Jahmai Jones, who's had a good night, waits on deck. The 3-1. Torkelson fouls it off, full count, 3-2. Fouled straight back again by Torkelson. Good at bat. Just got a piece of it. Another pitch on the way here in this at-bat. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Torkelson fouls it away again. Foul back. Still 3-2. 10th pitch of the at-bat. Here to Torkelson. And he fouls it away again. What a battle between Wynn and Torkelson. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Wynn wins the battle. There's 2 away here in the 8th inning. And Texas is going to go to their bullpen right here. Wynn will exit here with 2 out in the 8th. Jacob Junis will get the call out of the bullpen here for the Rangers. 13 games under his belt this season, 16.1 innings pitched, and a 3.86 ERA. His first task will be Jahmai Jones, who's had an excellent night tonight. 3 for 4, couple doubles, a single. He's driven in a couple. He's scored 1. Nobody aboard, 2 out for him here in the 8th. Swing and a miss by Jones, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Junis a strike away from sending us to the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the inning comes to a close. Jones goes down swinging. And all right, here we go. Last chance for the Rangers. They need 2 to tie. To the 9th we go here on Sunday Night Baseball.
Leading off for the Rangers, center fielder Evan Carter.
Evan Carter leading things off here for the Rangers. Top half of inning number 9. Rangers down to their final 3 outs here against Kenley Jansen. 2-run ball game. Carter takes a high strike. Tying run in the on-deck circle here for the Rangers, so they need a base runner. Down by 2 here in the 9th. In there for a strike, 0-2 quickly. Little floater, left field, Green has it for out number 1. Now Josh Young, 1 out here in the 9th. 2 for 3 tonight is Young. Inside ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1 the count. Strike called at the knees, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Young hits it on the ground, softly hit to second. Torres on the backhand makes the play, 2 out. And the Rangers are down to their final out here this evening. And it's into the hands of Josh Smith. 1 for 3 RBI single back in the 5th. Jansen looking to shut the door here against Texas tonight. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Strike 2. Rangers quickly down to their final strike here tonight. Jansen looking to shut the door. No balls and 2 strikes. Smith takes downstairs. A ball and 2 strikes from Jansen. Just missed outside, 2-2. The deuces are wild. Jansen against Smith. Foul that off to stay alive. Battle continues. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. High for full count. Danny Jansen waits on deck here for Texas, representing the tying run in the on-deck circle here for the Rangers. Payoff pitch. And it's grounded. Oh, what a stop by Jansen. That's how the ball game comes to a close. Kenley Jansen flashes the leather. And the Tigers hang on here over the Rangers and win the rubber match of this 3-game set. The Tigers win the series 2-1. They win a shootout here tonight 6-4. Casey Mize gets the win, Mackenzie Gore gets the loss, and Kenley Jansen earns his 11th save of the season. Fun one here tonight in Detroit. Tigers led from the very first inning, where Spencer Torkelson hit a bomb to left field. It was a 4-0 Tiger lead. Rangers got back within 1. But then it was the Tigers with some late game offense that pulled away and hung on to this game. Tigers led throughout this game from the very first inning on. Rangers made it interesting at times, but the Tigers were too much to handle. And they win it 6-4 here over Texas.